Hi, my dear children. Everyone is warmly welcome into today's science class. Do you have textbook, workbook, notebook, A4 sheet? Yes, very good. Last class we learned about kinds of animals. Today we are going to the wonderful world of insects. Let's start our learning to journey insects. Okay, today's our lesson is a new block, that is block 6. More about insects. Today we are going to learn lesson 1, that is body parts of an insect. The aim of the lesson is to identify the different parts of an insect's body. Okay, let us start. You ready? Before starting, I want to know about our body parts. When we look at human bodies, we usually see what? A head and a torso. Head and torso. Clear? Okay. Then the torso consisting of abdomen, chest, 2 arms, a neck and 2 legs. These are the body parts of a human being. Okay, dear children, please look at the board. You can see some beautiful insects. Ant, butterfly, cockroach, moth, silverfish, then mosquitoes. Many insects you have to see. Then, what are the part of an insect have? What are the parts of an insect have? Yes, they have eyes, legs, head. So, I say, insects are like us. Do you agree? No. Why? They have head, legs, eyes. We also have. Yes, you don't agree. Okay, children, they are like human in some ways because they have legs, eyes and head. So, we can say insects are like human in some ways. Clear? Okay, dear children, please take an A4 sheet and look at the structure of an insect. Please copy and label it. How many parts of these insects? Okay, 1, 2, 3. How many parts? 3 parts. All insects have 3 main parts. What are they? Head, thorax and abdomen. Head, thorax and abdomen. Then how many legs of an insect have? Very good. How many legs? 6 legs. Then how many pair of antennae? Yes, antennae 1 pair. Then how many pair of wings? Okay, 1 pair. But not all insects have wings. Please open S1 of block 6. Okay, you can see 2 insects here. But the question is, label these body parts of the insects: eyes, legs, head, thorax, abdomen and wings. How can we label it? How can you identify the parts of the insects? How can you identify this is the head, this is the abdomen, this is the thorax? We learned the parts of insects: head, thorax and abdomen. But how can we identify the parts? Okay, we can identify the eyes are in the head. Very good. Okay, we can identify the eyes and antenna is attached to the head part. Then the legs and wings are attached to the thorax part and the abdomen is other side of the thorax. One side is head. Eyes and antenna are attached to the head. Second one is thorax. Legs and wings are attached to the thorax and the abdomen is on the other side of the thorax. Children, please look at the board. You can see another picture. What is that? Yes, very good. Caterpillar. Then look at the body parts of an caterpillar. How many body parts they have? Yes, we can say many body parts. We can see many body parts. Caterpillar has many body parts. Is caterpillar insects? Insects? Yes, yes. But we have to study only 3 parts of an insect. It has many parts. Yes, very good. This is the young one of butterflies. Caterpillars are the young one of butterfly and moths. Butterfly and moths are insects. So we can say caterpillar is also an insect. Clear? Actually, caterpillar body divided into 3 parts, but it does not seem to be clearly. Okay? Now, pause the video and complete your workbook S1 of block 6. Then read the lesson parts of an insects and find out the answer for practice question 1 and 2. Okay? Children, we are moving to the next lesson, that is lesson 2, insects, home, food and lifespan. In this lesson, we are describe what common insects eat, where they live and how long they live. We know that all insects have 3 parts of their bodies, that is head, thorax and abdomen. What are the ways in which they are different? Dear children, read the lesson. Please pause the video. Okay? All of you read the lesson? Okay, very good. Then please help me to complete the table. Which type of insects you have to read? What is the first one? Yes, the first one is moths. Where do they live? Moths. Where do they live? They live forest or garden. What is their food? Yes, they drink the nectar from flowers. And the young one eats the leaves. Young one eats the leaves. Then, what is the lifespan of a moth? Moths have many types. So, their lifespan also different period. Different period. They eat our old clothes and our crops. So, these insects are very harm to us. Not help, harm to us. What is the second picture? Second picture is dragonfly. Where is the home of dragonfly, you know? Forest, garden or grassy land? Garden, forest or grassy land. What is the food of dragonfly, you know? Yes, the food is mosquitoes and small insects. Main food is mosquitoes. What is the lifespan of dragonfly, you know? many types of dragonfly, so they also different lifespan, different period or different lifespan. Okay, the next picture is bed bug. Next picture is bed bug. Where is the home of bed bug? Where do they live? Yes, they live under the bed. What is their food? They suck our blood. So, our blood is their food. What is the lifespan? They are living around 10 months. Around 10 months. Okay. Next one is flea. Where do they live? They live on the animal's body. They live on animal's body. What is their food? Yes, very good. Animal's blood. Then they live 1 to 3 months. One to 3 months. Then last one is silverfish. Where do you see? Yes, backside of the desk, old clothes, old book. Then what is the food? They eat the paste and starch used to bind the books, and they also eat paper and the clothes. Then what is the lifespan of silverfish? 2 to 8 years. You can check these insects are help or harm to us. First one is moths. What is the food of moths? Nectar and leaves. They eat nectar and leaves. They also damage our clothes and crops. Is it harm or help? Very good, harm. This is harm to us. Moths are harm to us. The next one is dragonfly. Dragonfly eat mosquitoes. So, is it harm or help to us? Yes, it is help to us. Then bed bug. Yes, harm. Then flea. It's also harm to animals. Then silverfish. Help or harm? Yes, they eat our books and clothes. So, it's also harmful to us. Clear? Then what are the ways in which insects are different? Yes, they eat different things, they live in different place and they live in different time. Some insects are harmful to us, some are very helpful to us. Some insects are active during daytime. We can see some insects in the daytime, but we can see some insects only at night. They have active only at night time. Insects are called, these insects are called nocturnal insects. These insects are called nocturnal insects. Nocturnal insects. The insects that active during only night are called nocturnal insects. Nocturnal insects. What are nocturnal insects? Nocturnal insects are insects that active during night. Okay, dear children, please give me some example of nocturnal insects. Okay, moths, cockroach, then fireflies, then mayflies. These are the example of nocturnal insects. Then children, we are discussed some insects are harmed us like silverfish, bedbug, flea, but other like dragonflies are useful to us because they eat mosquitoes. They eat mosquitoes. We can reduce harmful insects by using poisonous substances like pesticides and insecticides which can kill the insects. We can see farmers spray poisonous substances called insecticides and pesticides to kill the insects like moths which damage our crops. Okay, these insecticides also kills the dragonfly. How killing of dragonfly be harmful to us? Yes, very good. They eat mosquitoes. Killing of dragonfly is harmful to us because dragonflies eat mosquitoes which spread diseases. So, killing of dragonflies can lead increase in the number of mosquitoes. So, we don't kill the dragonflies. Okay? All of you got the point? Where is the home of the insects? What do they eat and how do they live? That is their lifespan. Okay dear, please complete your S2. First question we already done. It is very easy to write. Then why is the use of insecticides and pesticides in large amount discouraged? Okay, please complete it. Then find out the answer of practice question 3 and 4. Okay, stay safe at home. Thank you. Have a nice day.